empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water.
Hello everyone, this is Arsag. We're doing the reverse grip primer. I've been asked quite a few times about how you're supposed to really manage this thing in a reverse grip. So we're just going to go through it. So really there's a couple main grips that we're going to work on. First, of course, you got just your standard straight down grip. Just hold it, fist facing down, blade facing out to the side. And of course, you have the other side, where the fist is facing out. Now, there are a couple grips that you're going to have to get used to, namely this one, right? So basically the blade is pointing that way, your fist is facing down, but your palm is open towards the outside, and what we call the cradle grip, which essentially has the hilt resting against the hand. This is why I do have this section. It really does help make sure that the blade isn't on my hand. The grip on the hand is quite open, but you'll see this during moves such as this, where you'll go like that, or if you want to do that. So those are the main grips that you're going to want to learn. They aren't comfortable. Doing this and this is not really the most comfortable thing in the planet, but they are necessary to be able to open up reverse grip, because if you just go with this and this, most you can be able to do is upwards and downwards X spins. Everything else requires that extra bit of mobility and stretching. So from there we're going to go on to the reverse grip OBN. Now so just to prime people on the Obiani, of course, the Obiani is just the standard flourish that we use all the time. The reverse grip is the exact same move. I can't stress that enough. So when you're doing this, look at how the hilt's moving. Don't care about the blade. The blade is inconsequential. Move and look. So what you're doing is you're going behind the back, the hilt is turning to face outwards, you're going in, the blade, the hilt is going this way, and you're going back. Now what you're doing is doing the exact same thing, exact same move, but where the hilt used to come out, the blade is now coming out. You're still able to do the exact same move. So what you're doing is you're going in your downwards X, and then doing the exact same, bringing it around. So imagine as if you were doing this part of the Obiani, but now you're just doing this. It's important to bring the blade as much out as possible so it completes the circular motion. This takes time to get. At first, like if you go back through my videos, this move took quite a while and a lot of failed attempts to actually get down, but you really want to use the momentum to be able to flick it down and drag it up, just like how you use the momentum to get this move into a circular motion. Now for the upwards version, where now this move, some people will get a little confused by. It's really quite simple. It's exactly as if you were hitting upwards like this, exactly the same. But instead, like imagine you have the blade coming out here, and you're striking up. It's literally just that. And then you can go into the cradle grip. So you're going up, 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 cradle grip, and back into up. Cradle and up. Cradle and up. Cradle and up. It's really quite simple. There's so many more moves that we can go into, but this is really just a primer. This is the basics. So, of course, you have your reverse grips, your basic reverse grips, and then, of course, your more advanced grips that you're going to need to practice. Just hold the hilt like that sometimes. Just be able to learn to move it into these positions. And then of course your downwards and your upwards, and then your obiani, and then of course the upwards going into the cradle grip. So really as basic as that. It takes time, of course. It takes a lot of practice, but it is it's achievable. It's not as limited as some people would say reverse grip is. It just takes a lot more effort than standard grip. So hope this is helpful. Just take your time, go through it slowly, and eventually this will work itself out. And of course, be with you guys.